What's going on, guys? Welcome to a quick little how-to video on how to make a natural looking tree. It's not going to be anything big, but I want to show you how to make a tree similar to the one over there, but decent size so it doesn't take you 6 hours like that one took me. So, if you would like to see the making, or not the making of, but the after, video of that tree over there and me talking about that, go ahead and click the screen right now, and it will take you there. So now, getting into this video, I want to show you how to make a smaller one, like I said. So what you're gonna want to do is Google Minecraft circles, and it will come up with a little circle guide. And I should have it on the screen right now so you can see what I'm talking about. What you do is you pick whatever size you want. For this episode, I'm going to use 7 because it gives you a nice roundish look, and it's not too big and it's not too small. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your logs, any kind you want. I'm using spruce and jungle leaves just for this texture pack because they look cool. So you're going to find where you want your tree, and you're going to follow the guide, the little circle guide to make the base of it. So for number 7, you just, wow, this mouse is bad. You just do this, and then, why does it keep switching? Okay. You just fill it in like that, so you get 3 on the bottom, and then you connect them with one diagonal block like that. So that's all you do so far. That's all you do for starters. Now, once you do that, you want to figure out which way you want your tree to lean, because a straight up and down tree just doesn't look good in Minecraft. It takes a lot of work to make it look good. You have to really flesh it out to make it look nice and good if you just make it straight. So what you want to do is determine which way you want to lean. Let's see, we're going to make this one lean. Let's see, we're going to make it lean, say that way. So what you're going to do is, once you determine which way you want to lean, you're going to go to that side you want it to lean on. You're going to pick, say, this block. You're going to build up 2. You're going to come out 1. And then, with this new update that makes trees, stack like this, you're going to have to go under it, and then delete that one, and put one like that. That way you get it facing up. And then you can delete this one. You don't need it anymore. Actually, you can put it back because it's going to help us fill in. So right now, all you're going to do is make another circle like the one I did on this block. And you're going to center it on this block. So what you're going to do is do that. I don't need this anymore. I don't need those. So what you're going to do is this is the center one. You're going to make the new center one right here. And you're going to make another circle on, right around this one. So you're going to come out. It's harder to do now, but you're going to come out. Oh, wow, it's way off. So you're going to do that, then you're going to come out. That should be right. And then you're going to make 3, and then come out this way. Come out this way and make 3. And then come out this way, and just repeat the process. So now, there. So now we can go through and delete these ones on the bottom. We don't need them right now. That was just to help us fill it in. So, if you don't want to make the tree hollow, you don't have to. You can fill all of it in. But just for time's sake, I like to just leave them hollow. Because nobody sees the inside of them anyway. Unless you just want to be that hardcore Minecrafter that you want to fill it in. But anyway. So now you should have something like this. If you want to leave it connected, sure, go ahead. That's fine. So now you're going to have something like this. Now you want to go up. You want to keep repeating. Oh, that block is messed up. I need to fix it. There we go. So now that you have it like this, there should be 2 hovering circles. You want to add, say, 3 more. And for this one, I'm going to go up 2 again, but I'm not going to come out 1 because I don't want it to lean too far. I just want it to be a nice gradual curve. So on this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make this block the center block, and I'm going to come out 3, and then I'm going to go this way and do 1, and this way and do 1, 2, 3, and you just repeat the process, make another circle, come out this way, leave that one, 3, 1 more, and then one more side, 2, 3, and then connect them. So basically, all you're doing so far is just repeating the process and which way you want the tree to lean. That's all we're doing so far. And we're making the basis for the trunk. I'm probably gonna separate this video into like a few parts because the branches and the leaves are a whole nother story and they take a while. So now yes, this looks right. Okay, so now we have, let me make it daytime times set set day. There we go. Okay, so now we have a gradual leaning tree. Now we want to do this one more time. I'm gonna leave it in the middle because I don't want it to lean too far. And I'm gonna come up and come out one more again. This type of stuff really, it just goes on what you think looks right. Like, there's no right or wrong. This isn't like cookie cutter, you know. These are very, oh wow, like, these are very, changeable. These are not like set in stone. Every tree is different, and you don't want it to look like a cookie cutter whenever you make a whole bunch of trees. So, you're gonna do another circle. I really dislike, this is a side note, I really dislike the new tree or log placement. I don't like sideways logs that much. They look good if you can incorporate them right, but I just prefer up and down because it's simpler to place. Because before the update where you had to place blocks on top of something to make them stand up, building trees like this was a lot faster. Because, yeah, it's way fast. It was way faster. So now we have a pretty funky looking hovering logs like this. And I do admit from this angle over here, it looks extremely, from this angle, it looks extremely awkward. But trust me, it'll work. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come out one, and we're going to make this one the, actually we're going to go up one more, and then we're going to make this the center log. So what we'll do is we go, actually I'm going to come out again. Well, let me look. No, I'm not going to come out one more. I'm just going to leave it right there. So then we're going to make this the center one. And we're going to do another circle. So, hang on. We'll be there in a second. And, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then, yeah. And one more there. Okay, so then again we can delete these. We don't need them. They're just fillers so we can place the logs. And again, this is not the only way to do this. There are several ways you can do this. If you didn't want to do the circles like this, you could, real quick, you could, instead of doing that, you could stack them like this, and then, say, come out this way, and then come out, and then, like, oh, that's wrong, and then do this. And you could make circles around each, like, turn you make, like that, and if you want to do it that way. I just prefer doing it, like doing the whole circle first, like, just so you know what it looks like. That's bugging me because it doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to have that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and connect all of these. And you don't have to worry about being perfect right now. Just go ahead and put a block on top of all of these. And we're going to fix that. We're going to make it look good later. So right now you're just going to fill in all of the gaps. You're not going to worry about like where you put logs. You're just going to put them on top of all of these. Just to make a temporary placement, you know. So it doesn't look like you have a bunch of hovering, like, logs. And then, there. And then, let's keep going. If you would like me to do more videos on, like, how to do buildings and stuff, go ahead and leave a comment and telling me. I've never done one of these before. I've done a tree before, but I've never done a how-to on anything before. Normally I don't, because I usually take a long time to make trees and buildings. That's why I usually don't record while I'm doing it. I could maybe, but I always refrain from doing that because I always take my time and change stuff. So anyway, here we go. We just, this doesn't look right. Just fill in all the little gaps. Okay, are there any more? Don't think there's any more gaps like that. What about this way? No? Okay, so now we have that, and that doesn't look bad, honestly. I mean, if you just wanted to make the tree, and you wanted your trunk to look like that, that's fine. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look that bad right now, but you can make it better. So how you're gonna make the wow. How you're gonna make this better is you're gonna flesh it out. If you don't know what that means, it means you're gonna smooth it out basically. So like down here on the side it's leaning from, you're gonna put like some blocks like here. Oh, let's see. You're gonna I'm just gonna place some blocks to where I see fit. Just make it look. Wow, that's a weird lighting error. You just want to make it look less cookie cutter, like less circle. Whatchamacallit. Does that look good? Let's come up like that and like that. And delete that one. And then this part of the process is just kind of like, it's very open to interpretation. There's no right answer to this either. This whole build is pretty much just however you want to make it. Like you can put as little or as much detail into this as possible as you feel fit. Oops. There we go. I don't like that. I need grass. There we go. Does that look? I don't like that one either. Okay, that looks decent right there. So really, you just have to make it as smooth as you want it, and like you're gonna go back onto this side, and you could add. Oh, there's a hole right here. You could put. I don't like that. I want. There we go. That looks not that great. So you just. It's really just however much you want to make it look. However smooth you want it to look, you can do it. So you just add to all the sides or subtract. If you need to take away some, that's fine. Just anything you need to do to make it look less, like this needs to go. I don't like that. I don't like that either. It takes a long time to get it to look right. Like, as you can see why that tree over there took me just ages to build, because each one of those blocks, that was no world edit. I was doing this the whole time. So just to give you an idea of how it's done. You could use world edit to do all of this, but I prefer the legit way because it gives it more meaning. So yeah, oh man, this is looking wonky right here. How about right there, and then there. And we're gonna bring this. We're gonna do the branches later in a later episode. We're gonna do that next part. I don't like that. So it's very awkward placing blocks now, as you can see. Doesn't look bad. Not that crazy about this though. I think I'm gonna delete those. Maybe that. It's a lot of trial and error, this process. So there we go. It'll serve its purpose, I suppose. I need to get rid of some of these. And do this. How's that look? That looks okay, I suppose, right there. And you don't want to put too many curves. And if you're going this way, right, if you're curving it, say, to the right, you do not want to put, like, another log, like, in the middle, another circle in the middle, like, to the left, because your tree would, like, do a weird S-curve, and it would be very wonky, very unusual for a tree. So, again, there's no wrong way to do this. It's just all in preference. And, like, I want it to come this way, so I'm going to make this side taller. I'm going to make this side taller, and make this side shorter. And then we're going to add more to the top in a little bit. We're not going to make this too much taller, I don't think. That looks okay. I think this one needs to go. Yeah, okay, now it looks good. That block made a world of difference to me. And it's like, you really just have to feel it out the whole time. There's no, I've been saying this the whole time. There's no wrong answer. You just have to feel it. Like, I don't like these. That one. Oh, I like that one. There we go. Alright. How's that look? I think we do getting rid of that. And we could. I mean, you could just do. I could do this all day. I could never be happy with a tree. It took me like. You can just imagine how long it took me to do that one. Okay, so anyway, back to this. Let's go ahead and do some of the roots. So what we're gonna do. You could leave it like this, but honestly, a tree sticking out of the ground like that looks weird. Let me say the day one more time. I can't spell. Time. There we go. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna make roots, sort of like the concept of that over there. You just kind of branch it out. That way it doesn't look so like log in the ground. So how to do roots? You're gonna pick a spot where you want to root. I'm gonna say like right here, for instance, and you're gonna say you can do this a whole bunch of ways. I'm just gonna like start where I want it to roughly end, and then you're just gonna build around it, and you're just gonna make it. Just gonna keep adding and subtracting blocks until it looks decent. That's how I do everything in this game. You just keep doing it. Oop. Put one like there, and I think it needs one there. And you're gonna need to like subtract some, like that one. Put the grass back. Put the log there. Oop, I don't like that. This new mouse I have, this wheel is very weird. It's very awkward. It moves a lot by itself. Okay, so then you're gonna like connect it, and you don't want to have any like this where it's just too diagonal. If you're gonna have that, you need to either put one. You're gonna need to either put one here or here, just so it's not just a straight diagonal. How does that look? I don't like that. How about, what if we brought it up like that? And you can easily get out of hand with the amount of roots you add, or how big you make the roots. But that's a little bit big, but it does give it more depth. It makes it look less like it's just, you know, oh, that's breaking the rule right there. It makes it look less stumpy, you know? So now you're going to do that. You're going to do one there. You can do one smaller one, like, I always have to do one, like, on the corner. I don't know. There's no, you know, just wherever you feel fit. Oh. Just going to add everywhere. How does that look? Need more right here. That looks too square. I don't like that. Let's see. And the bigger you make a tree, the more detailed you can make it. For example, a tree of this size, you obviously can't make the roots as detailed as like those over there, because they're just not as big, and Minecraft is full of blocks, obviously, so you can't get it too fancy. You have to have limits. And we need one like right there. What if we just connected this? What would it look like? I don't like what's going on right here. What's that look like? See, I can easily get out of hand with these things. Like, easily. Does that look any better? There. What about that? You don't always have to branch the roots out. You just have to make it... Oh man, that looks awkward too. Huh. See, that's the thing. You just spend time with it. Oh man, that was a vicious lag spike. You just spend time with it, and eventually you'll get something that looks rather decent. So I'm gonna delete that. This is way too big for this tree now. I need to tone it down a little bit. I shouldn't have brought it out that tall, so let's see, that looks okay. Fill this back in. Let's see. Oh, that needs to be fixed now. There we go. That looks wrong. How does that look? I think it needs one more. I think that looks okay. We're gonna go with that. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. It's a very, just how you feel, you know? So there we go. That's gonna be okay. That looks fine. Get rid of that one, and that looks okay. We're gonna put one more. There. Oh, there. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna add. I'm gonna add another root here real quick. I'm not gonna make it as detailed, obviously, because it's taking way too long for this part. And I'm gonna fill in right here. How's that look? No, it needs to come up more right here. Oops. Okay, how does that look? Okay, now it needs more right here. And none of those placed right at all. There we go. That should be okay. At least for now. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that's fine. So basically we have our roots. You can add more or less or whatever you want, but basically this is the trunk right now. So I think I'm missing a block over here, am I? No, just weird lighting. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this part. Hope I can help. This doesn't look good. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so the roots aren't perfect. Nothing is perfect. Even that tree isn't perfect. It just looks... The only reason that tree looks better from, like, the way the roots are is because it's giant and you have more width to work with. But I think this looks good so far. Next time, we're going to bring this up and we're going to start doing the branches. So, hope I could help. If you want to see the next part, go ahead and subscribe or hit the like button. You don't have to, but, you know, if you want to, it's fine with me. Why would I care? It's fine the way it was. Okay, so until next time, I will see you guys later.